Hello, Tom from EveryStepPhysics.com, EveryStepCalculus.com. It's a physics problem, obviously, regarding pendulums. And this is directly from Yahoo Answers, which is my favorite because you get retired professors answering the students, and you find out what really is coming from tests and stuff to answer these problems and try to get some sort of consensus as to how to do the problems, the step-by-step solutions, the easiest formulas, etc. And they're all different. Notice this one here, this answer here, this is from a retired professor. Notice this L here for length of the pendulum string or arm or whatever. And notice how confusing all this is. I mean, you'd have to study it for 15 minutes to figure out what the hell he's going. He couldn't put the theta in here properly. Whatever. Calculations are all pretty good. But I'm going to show you how I do it. Now you can buy these programs and download them into your Titanium, put them in your school bag, and take them into your test in physics. Anybody that wants to memorize 1,000 formulas in a test in physics, be my guest. Extremely tough. If you have a photographic memory, no problem with college whatsoever. Unlike myself, who needed help. It's the reason I programmed the calculator for me. But now this is really advanced now. You can buy these programs for $30, I think. Insignificant money compared to pizzas and beer and all the stuff that you do when you're not going to college, when you're not in class. Anyways, let's see what happens here when we do it. You get the programs and you type in physics here and open and close parentheses, which tells the calculator you want to do a program. I'm going to press enter here. And we're going to scroll down. You'll scroll down when the main menu comes up for physics, so all these different subject matter of physics problems. Now my system of this was always to take what's given in the thing and put it over to your right of your paper, your test paper or something, put mass equals 1.5 kilograms, put length L equals 2.59 meters, and put theta equals 9.9 degrees. Okay, put that on the right. Now you're gonna find out what's being asked for in the problem, and in this case is radial acceleration. So you'd put a square box around that on your test papers, radial acceleration. Okay, and then go to that. You'd put in pendulum in my menu. That's the main subject. Press enter. And now we're going to choose L, M, and theta, which is what's given on your right of your paper that you wrote down there. Don't even think about the problem. Problems are just what's given and what's asked for, right? If you programmed, wouldn't you do it this way? So anyways, L, M, and theta here. Okay. You scroll to that, press enter, and we're going to enter our variables. You have to press alpha first. Alpha mass is 1.5 kilogram. Now I do the conversions for you because they'll trick you. That's what they love to do. Professors love to trick you, as if it isn't hard enough to remember the formulas. Now they got to trick you. Sometimes they'll have in here the force. In other words, the force, which really means the potential energy of the system. When you take the pendulum and pull it back 9.9 degrees, there's potential energy ready to go due to gravity, etc. And they'll put that in here for whatever, and that's in my menus too. But anyways, in here's kilograms. We're going to press the number 2, and the length we're going to put in alpha 2.59. 2.59. And that's meters. Okay, if they gave you centimeters, I would convert that for you, but here's number 3 meters. And then the angle is 9.9. Alpha 9.9. Now I show you what you've entered, okay, here. You can check it and change it if you want. Now how simple is this, okay? So now you say okay, and now they're asking for radial acceleration, so we have to scroll down. Now notice when you got an arrow here, that means there's more in the menu. So we're going to scroll down. We're not going to, we could do any one of these. Kinetic energy, potential energy, period, which this one does, finds the period. We can find the period first. Let's press that. Let's find the period. Here's the formula. 2 pi times the square root of L divided by G. And so when we put the variables in and the etc., the answer is 3.2295 seconds. Well, here's 3.23 seconds, okay? But notice the clarity. 2 pi square root of 0.264, and do all the calculations. You put this exactly down in your test, and then you get the problem correct, okay? Now we can change the variables if you had another problem, but these are the same variables, so we want to press number 2 here. Go back and we want to find radial acceleration, which happens to be the same thing as centripetal acceleration, which I have in here too. So we're going to go and choose radial acceleration here, press enter, and here's the, so I tell you that it's also centripetal in case they give you that, 2 times g times the quantity 1 minus cosine of theta. Well, you put the variables in here, and here's the answer, meters per second squared, 0.292. Here's 0.292 meters per second squared with T. But notice how clear this is. This is what you want on your test sheet. You have no time to figure out what he's talking about here, what they're talking about. You have no time to learn. How can you learn when you see some garbage like this on the answer? But this is the way professors do it. They've taught, and of course they're answering this with regards to showing how smart they are to other professors or other people with this. They're not, could care less about whether you pass your test or not. I care whether you pass your test or not, okay? And get your degree and get out of here and learn how to solve problems by efficient methods, you know. Now we could do other things. We can go back and find whatever you want here. You know, potential energy, speed, maximum speed, etc. That's when the pendulum is swinging down, and when when y equals 0, down here in the bottom, that's the most speed you can have on that. So we could find that if we wanted. So anyways, good luck in your tests. Buy my programs for $30. You won't go wrong. You'll have them for the rest of your life. Throw out your physics book. Don't ever throw out your calculator with my programs in it, ever, because you're going to have children of your own or partners of your own that are all going to take to physics, or all going to take calculus someday, so don't throw this stuff out, okay? This is the real stuff. This is the Google Translator, if you're looking into language translation of calculus and physics. The Google Translate, okay? So anyways, good luck in your classes. Have a good one. I'll help you whatever I can. You can call me or text me or email me. I'll tell you all about this crap, okay? Hey, have a good one.